They tell me I should trade my pickup for some hybrid car. Say my accent makes me sound like I ain't come too far. Got folks looking down their nose when I walk in the store. In my work boots, coveralls, been working since 4. But I ain't about to change just to make them feel right. 'Cause this is who I am, and I sleep just fine at night. Ain't changing for nobody. No, I ain't changing for nobody. Raised up country, that's my way. Ain't changing for nobody. No way. Ain't changing for nobody. They say I ought to move up north and give myself culture. Learn to drink fancy wine instead of beer from the cooler. Want me talking different, dressing different too. But I earned every callous, and these values are true. Yeah, my daddy taught me right, and mama showed me how to keep my head up high and never break down. Ain't changing for nobody. No, I ain't changing for nobody. Raised up country, that's my way. Ain't changing for nobody. No way. Ain't changing for nobody. Sometimes late at night I think about their words, but then I remember what I'm worth. Built this life with these 2 hands on this piece of southern land. They can judge me, they can hate me, but they'll never, ever change me. They ain't changing for nobody. No, I ain't changing for nobody. Raised up country, that's my way. Ain't changing for nobody. No way. Ain't changing for nobody. Said ain't changing for nobody. Ain't changing for nobody. Y'all can keep your fancy houses with them marble countertops. I got everything I need right here behind my rusty fence and props. Ain't got no swimming pool or garden statues, but my kids got room to run. And when the day is done, we gather around the fire pit I built from scratch, just having fun. My backyard's my kingdom, and that's all I need. Ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. Out here I'm finally free. Got my old truck parked on cinder blocks, been fixing her up slow. My neighbors don't complain, 'cause they're just like me, living life down here below. We share our tools and cold beer, watch our children grow up wild. Some folks might call it nothing special, but this simple life just makes me smile. My backyard's my kingdom, and that's all I need. Ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. Out here I'm finally free. You can have your high-rise view, your country club, your fancy dues. I'll take my dirt and honest sweat. This piece of earth's the best I'll get. Every nail I've hammered, every tree I've hammered, every tree I've climbed, built this life with these two hands, one day at a time. My backyard's my kingdom, and that's all I need. Ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. Out here I'm finally free. Let 'em talk, let 'em talk. This kingdom's all I need. Let 'em talk, let 'em talk. Out here I'm finally free. Y'all can keep your fancy houses with them marble countertops. I got everything I need right here behind my rusty fence and props. Ain't got no swimming pool or garden statues, but my kids got room to run. And when the day is done, we gather around the fire pit I built from scratch, just having fun. My backyard's my kingdom, and that's all I need. Ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. Out here I'm finally free. Got my old truck parked on cinder blocks, been fixing her up slow. My neighbors don't complain, cause they're just like me, living life down here below. We share our tools and cold beer, watch our children grow up wild. Some folks might call it nothing special, but this simple life just makes me smile. My backyard's my kingdom, and that's all I need. Ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. Out here I'm finally free. You can have your high-rise view, your country club, your fancy dues. I'll take my dirt and honest sweat. This piece of earth's the best I'll get. Every nail I've hammered, every tree I've hammered, every tree I've climbed, built this life with these two hands, one day at a time. My backyard's my kingdom, and that's all I need. Ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. Out here I'm finally free. Let 'em talk, let 'em talk. This kingdom's all I need. Let 'em talk, let 'em talk. Out here I'm finally free. Tailgates down in my backyard, sticks crackling in the dark, couple friends with guitars. Friday test don't mean a thing when we got what Saturday brings. Oh yeah, every Saturday night at the bonfire, oh, at the bonfire, learning things you can't read in books. Every Saturday night getting wiser, getting wiser, through the smoke and the laughs and the looks. Oh, this is my classroom now. Old man Johnson stops on by, tells us about the hard times when the mill shut down. More truth in those webbed hands than any teacher understands. Believe me now, every Saturday night at the bonfire, oh, at the bonfire, learning things you can't read in books. Every Saturday night getting wiser, yeah, getting wiser, through the smoke and the laughs and the looks. Oh, this is my classroom now. They say we need degrees to make it, but I've seen high-class fools, real life lessons by the fire, read their fancy schools. Yeah, tonight my brother's telling stories about the time he lost it all, but found himself standing tall. Some things you gotta learn the hard way, by the fire's light, okay. Every Saturday night at the bonfire, oh, at the bonfire, learn things you can't read in books. Every Saturday night getting wiser, yeah, getting wiser, the smoke and the laughs and the looks. Oh, this is my classroom now. This fire burns with truth tonight. This is my classroom now. In my work boots, still got dust on my jeans from the job site today. I see those sideways looks from the PTA moms. Yeah, I know what they're thinking, but I'm here to stay. My kids got straight A's in every single class, but they act like we don't belong in their world. Well, honey, let me tell you something about this town. Every building standing tall, I helped it rise from the dirt. These cowards can't build this town. Brick by brick, beam by beam, these cowards can't build this town. And my kids gonna live the American dream. At the science fair, they whispered behind their hands when my girl explained her project with perfect pride. Some fancy daddy asked if I helped with the math. I smiled and said she gets her brains from inside. Each morning I'm up before the sun comes up, pour concrete foundation so others can thrive. They might have degrees hanging on their walls, but I got 30 years of know-how that keeps this place alive. These calloused hands built this town, brick by brick, beam reaching for a style, stumbling low. These calloused hands built this town, brick by brick, beam by beam. These calloused hands built this town, and my kids gonna live the American dream. Gonna live that American dream. Gonna live that American Standing here beneath these cheap lights, quarter tank of gas, it's getting late. Looking at me like I'm something less, 'cause my boots are worn and my truck's a mess. Yeah, I see that look in your eyes. Well, let me ask you something straight before you turn and walk away. Do these fluorescent lights make me look more civilized to you? Do these fluorescent lights change a single thing that's true? Yeah, yeah. Your fancy car and your pressed white collar, bet you think that makes you 10 feet tall. But I've worked these hands since I was young, got calluses that tell where I'm from. And I wanna apologize, so go ahead and judge away. But before you do, just let me say, do these fluorescent lights make me look more civilized to you? Do these fluorescent lights change a single thing that's true? Yeah, yeah. I am who I am, ain't no shame in my blood. Don't need your approval, don't need your kind of love. Tomorrow morning when the sun comes up, I'll still be the same man I've always been. Might not fit in your picture-perfect world, but I sleep just fine in my own skin. Do these fluorescent lights make me look more civilized to you? Do these fluorescent lights change a single thing that's true? Yeah, yeah. Standing here beneath these cheap lights, quarter tank of gas, it's getting late. Looking at me like I'm something less, 'cause my boots are worn and my truck's a mess. Yeah, I see that look in your eyes. Well, let me ask you something straight before you turn and walk away. Do these fluorescent lights make me look more civilized to you? Your fancy car and your pressed white collar, bet you think that makes you 10 feet tall. But I've worked these hands since I was young, got calluses that tell where I'm from. And I wanna apologize, so go ahead and judge away. But before you do, just let me say, do these fluorescent lights make me look more civilized to you? Do these fluorescent lights change a single thing that's true? Yeah, yeah. I am who I am, ain't no shame in my blood. Don't need your approval, don't need your kind of love. Tomorrow morning when the sun comes up, I'll still be the same man I've always been. Might not fit in your picture-perfect world, but I sleep just fine in my own skin. Do these fluorescent lights make me look more civilized to you? Do these fluorescent lights change a single thing that's true? Yeah, yeah. Been working on the Chevy since the sun came up. Knuckles bleeding, back is aching, but I won't give up. You say I'm wasting time on this old machine, but every bolt I turn is teaching me what life can mean. And you can laugh all you want at my beat up truck and my doors ain't closed, but I know something you don't. Got grease on my hands and dirt. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. Yeah, that's just the way I roll. Ain't ashamed of who I am, that's all I know. I got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. You drive your fancy car down these country roads, looking down your nose at everything I own. But I learned more from this rusty frame than you'll ever know about life's hard game. So keep your clean hands and your perfect life. I'll take my wrenches and these callous palms, 'cause at least I know what's right. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. Yeah, that's just the way I roll. Ain't ashamed of who I am, that's all I know. And dirt on my soul. think you got me figured out, just some country boy without a clue. But every dent and every scratch tells a story that's damn true. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. Yeah, that's just the way I roll. Ain't ashamed of who I am. That's all I know. That's all I know. Grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my soul. This is the way I roll. Your polished shoes on my shop floor, I in my coveralls with the stain, like the dirt beneath your feet. But honey, that ain't how it works today. These calloused hands built this town while you were counting paper dreams. Every scar's a dollar earned, every stain's a battle won, yeah. These marks upon my hands won't wash away with soap and sand. Years of living day by day, written in these working hands. Oh yeah, tell my story, tell my story. That German car you're so proud of ain't worth much when it breaks down. Looking down your nose at me till you need what I can do. Came up while you slept in satin sheets. Every wrench turn speaks the truth, every engine tells no lies. These marks upon my hands won't wash away with soap and sand. Years of living day by day, written in these working hands. These marks upon my hands won't wash away with soap and sand. Years of living day by day, written in these working hands. Oh yeah, tell my story, tell my story. Got a bunch of wood out back, we'll pick up a couple friends. Been working hard all week long, time to let the weekend in. Light it up, let it burn. Watch them flames reach for the stars. Tailgate down, radio on, cold beers in the creek. Guitar case on the flatbed, everybody starting to sing. Light it up, let it burn. Watch them flames reach for the stars. Esta noche bajo el cielo, come gente celebrando. La fogata consume, sin bebida que llevamos. Hey, ya, hey, ya, oh, oh, oh. Hey, ya, hey, ya, ya. Come on, y'all. Slow drifting through the pines, guitars playing soft and low. Some folks dancing, others talking. This right here's all I know. Light it up, let it burn. Watch them flames reach for the stars. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Light it up, let it burn. Hey, yeah. Watch them flames reach for the stars. Light it up, let it burn. Watch them flames reach for the stars. Watch them flames reach for the stars. Out here on the water at midnight, just me and these ripples of black. My phone's in the truck where I left it. Some things you don't need to look back. The world keeps on rushing around me while I'm sitting here baiting my line. They say that I'm wasting my time here, but peace ain't a waste in my mind. What's wrong with living slow? Tell me what's wrong with living slow, when everything I need to know is right here living slow. Granddaddy sat in this boat seat, teaching me things you can't buy. The truth don't come wrapped up in plastic. It comes when you're willing to try. The crickets are singing their sermon about taking the time to be still, while city folk chase their tomorrow. I'm catching my supper at will. What's wrong with living slow? Tell me what's wrong with living slow, when everything I need to know is right here living slow. They can keep their fancy cars, their corner office with the stars. I've got something better far, just watching this old barber in the dark. The moon's getting low on the water, my thoughts getting clear as the sky. Some people might call me a fool now, but wisdom ain't dressed up in ties. The truth is as simple as breathing, as real as this rod in my hand. wake up at 6, put on that tie, rushing through traffic, barely alive. Corner off a few, but dead inside. You said I was living, man, that's a lie. Fighting through meeting spreadsheets all day, coffee and deadlines withering away. Boss man kept saying you're going places, but all I saw were those same tired faces. Looking down from 30 floors up high, counting my money but starting to cry. Something was missing, couldn't pretend, and one day I just hit send. Her resignation letter felt so right, backed on my desk in the dead of night. Headed south where my grandpa stayed, found myself where the pines make shade. Cause Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Got dirt on my boots and I'm living now. Yeah, Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Trading stock tips for fishing lines, swap my Rolex for sweet sunshine. City folks think I lost my mind, but peace of mind's what I finally find. No more meetings about other meetings, no more fake smiles and corporate greetings. Got a small house with a big front porch where I watch the sunset with a beer, of course. Simple life, but it feels so true. I'm doing what my heart tells me to. Sometimes I think about that tower, and down here I found my power. Working with my hands feels right, stars above me every night. Nature's rhythm sets me straight, this simple life just can't wait. Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Break it down for all you corporate types. Trading KPIs for campfire nights, quarterly reports and PowerPoints. Now I'm counting fish instead of profit points. Used to leverage synergy, optimize return. Now I leverage fishing lines and watch wood burn. Red or white, nothing compared to peace of mind. Let that rat race far behind and said I was crazy, throwing it away. I found freedom in the light of day. No more circle back or just face, just honest work and honest grace. Monday morning suits just ain't my style, and that's the truth, not denial. Some say I'm crazy, some say I fail, but Monday morning suits just ain't my style, and that's my tale. Cause Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Got dirt on my boots and I'm living now. Yeah, Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Living free and I'm living proud. Cause Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Friday night, ain't got much to lose. Old pickups running like a match-lit fuse. Called up my buddies, said y'all come quick. Down by the creek where the ground ain't slick. The engine screaming like a wild thing, got that backwoods thunder on a steel wing. My heart's pounding with the bass drum beat. Yeah, something beautiful's about to break free. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight, throwing dirt up to the stars so bright. Don't need nobody telling us what's right, cause ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight. Some folks look down from their high-rise view, don't understand what we're trying to prove. But every tire spinning engine roar takes me higher than I've been before. And Mama always said, clean There's freedom in these facts. When the world tries to hold you down, just hit the gas and break new ground. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight, throwing dirt up to the stars so bright. Don't need nobody telling us what's right, 'cause ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight. Let them stare. This is our moment. This is our prayer. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight, throwing dirt up to the stars so bright. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight. Ain't nothing prettier. Ain't nothing prettier tonight. Y'all been looking down on me since the day that I was born. With my pickup and my fishing pole, you treat me like a thorn. But I learned more from these back roads than your fancy schools could teach, about what matters in this life and what's always out of reach. Some folks say I'm simple, but I know what I know. When the water's stirred up good, that's the best time to go. The muddier the water, the sweeter that fish will be. You can laugh at how I live, but I'm living wild and free. The muddier the water, the deeper truth you find. What looks rough around the edges got diamonds in the mine. Got my daddy's old rod and reel, been using it for years. While you're chasing after dollars, I'm just chasing channel cats. Every morning on this river shows me something that is true. The best things in this life ain't the ones they sold to you. Listen up, 'cause I got something to say. Living life the simple way. Ain't got no stocks or fancy degrees, but I got peace beneath these cypress trees. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but I bet you never felt the morning dew. Pull the 10-pound bass up from the deep, while the sun paints colors that make you weep. This ain't about being stubborn or wrong, it's about knowing where you belong. They say the water's too dark, they say we're living too hard, but we know better than that. We know better than that. Fish'll be. You can laugh at how I live, but I'm living wild and free. The mightier the water, the deeper truth you find. What looks rough around the edges got diamonds in the mine. walking in with that press collar shine, looking down your nose at this place of mine. Got that paper on your wall, think you know it all. Some things can't be learned in halls. My daddy's wisdom comes from years of sweat and soul. More truth in these old ways than your bottom toe. You're running numbers, talking statistics and trends, while I'm counting stars and weather patterns, my friend. Your fancy words don't mean a thing out here, where the dirt road teaches what's real and clear. My daddy's wisdom comes from years of sweat and soul. More truth in these old ways than your borrowed toll. See that gun rack in my truck outside, that's down 3 generations with pride. Not just stealing wood, it's a way of life, something you can learn from reading late at night. You can judge me from your ivory tower, but down here in the real world, every morning before the first light winks, you'll never understand. Never understand. My daddy's wisdom comes from years of sweat and soil. More truth in these old ways than your borrowed So take your charge back to the city, son, 'cause out here respect is earned, not won. Respect is earned, not won. Heard you talking trash about my side of town. The gravel roads meet the county line. Said there's nothing here worth sticking round, but you don't know what you're leaving behind. Let me tell you something about this place that money just can't buy. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. Down at Miller's store, where I got my first job, old man taught me more than stocking shelves. Every Friday night beneath those stadium lights, learn what it means to give it all you've got. There's something special in these streets that keeps me satisfied. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. You can keep your fancy cars, your big city life and shiny bars. I've got fish jumping in the creek and neighbors who know how to speak with honesty and pride. No need to run and hide. Judge our pickup trucks, the dirt roads and the simple ways. Remember when you were pointing fingers, someone showed you how to pray. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. Got dirt on my boots and grease on my hands. Work till sundown on this family land. Y'all can judge me from your high up place, but I ain't changing, this is who I am. Yeah, I'm a redneck, born and raised upright. Yeah, I'm a redneck, gonna stand my ground and fight. Sunday morning church, mom's cooking at home. Simple kind of life, but it's on my own. You can laugh now, point your finger too, but I got values running deep and true. Yeah, I'm a redneck, born and raised upright. Yeah, I'm a redneck, gonna stand my ground and fight. Grandpa taught me how to live with pride. Work hard daily, keep God on my side. Whoa! Call me what you want, I won't change who I am. This southern blood makes me who I am. Ain't got much money, got a whole lot of heart. Keep my word strong, never fall apart. This is my story, this is my way. Yeah, I'm a redneck, and I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm a redneck, born and raised upright. Yeah, I'm a redneck, gonna stand my ground and fight. Every morning at dawn, while the rooster sings, got dirt beneath my nails. Pride in simple things, been working all my days since I was just a kid, learning from my old man everything he did. These working hands tell stories of their own. just room to breathe and grow. This life I made, it's all I need to know. Through the summer heat and the winter's chill, breaking my back daily on this sacred hill. We look down from high, don't know what we're worth, but I know deep inside what these hands are burning. Yeah. These working hands tell stories of their own. Build something stronger than steel and stone. Not asking much, just room to breathe and grow. This life I made, it's all I need to know. Judge me from your tower, think you know my kind. But while you're counting dollars, I'll count the stars at night. Every single scar, every aching bone reminds me who I am. This life is my own. Standing in my truth, no need to pretend. These hands built my world and they'll do it again. These working hands tell stories of their own. Build something strong, stone. Not asking much, just room to breathe and grow. This life I made, it's all I need to know. Up at 6, put on that tie, rushing through traffic, barely alive. Corner off a few, but dead inside. You said I was living, man, that's a lie. Fighting through, meeting spreadsheets all day, coffee and deadlines withering away. Boss man kept saying you're going places, but all I saw were those same tired faces. Looking down from 30 floors up high, counting my money but starting to cry. Something was missing, couldn't pretend, and one day I just hit send. Her resignation letter felt so right, backed on my desk in the dead of night. Headed south where my grandpa stayed, found myself where the pines make shade. Cause Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Got dirt on my boots and I'm living now. Yeah, Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Trading stock tips for fishing lines, swap my Rolex for sweet sunshine. City folks think I lost my mind, but peace of mind's what I finally find. No more meetings about other meetings, no more fake smiles and corporate greetings. Got a small house with a big front porch where I watch the sunset with a beer, of course. Simple life, but it feels so true, and doing what my heart tells me to. Sometimes I think about that tower, and down here I found my power. Working with my hands feels right, stars above me every night. Nature's rhythm sets me straight, this simple life just can't wait. Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Break it down for all you corporate types, trading KPIs or campfire nights, quarterly reports and PowerPoints. Now I'm counting fish instead of profit points. Used to leverage synergy, optimize return. Now I leverage fishing lines and watch wood burn. Red or white, nothing compared to peace of mind. Let that rat race far behind. They said I was crazy, throwing it away, but I found freedom in the light of day. No more circle back or just face, just honest work and honest grace. Monday morning suits just ain't my style, and that's the truth, not denial. Some say I'm crazy, some say I fail, but Monday morning suits just ain't my style, and that's my tale. 'Cause Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Got dirt on my boots and I'm living now. Yeah, Monday morning suits just ain't my style. Been free and I'm living proud, 'cause Monday morning suits just ain't my style.